Yo, what up? Another video. This time it's Sean Kingston breaking his silence. Yes, the fat guy talks. And he has to say this. Sean Kingston has broken his silence after he and his mother, Janice Turner, were convicted of a federal fraud case involving over 1 million of stolen goods and services. Dang, man. Over the weekend, the hip-hop artist shared a cryptic message on Instagram stories just days after a Florida jury found him guilty of wire fraud and conspiracy. Lately they've been trying to break me down, man, he wrote, seemingly referring to the upcoming song, punctuating the statement with a broken heart emoji. Ah, poor Sean Kingston. We found him out, man. We found him out. The verdict was delivered on March 28th after a 5-day trial and just 3 hours of jury deliberation. Prosecutors accused Kingston and Turner of orchestrating a scheme to acquire luxury items including high-end jewelry and a Cadillac Escalade, using fraudulent wire transfer and forged documents. Damn, Kingston, what happened, man? What happened, man? You was hanging out with Bieber just a couple of years ago. What happened? See, this is what happens when you start living beyond your means and the hits start to dry up. You start getting used to the luxury lifestyle and you start to realize you can't afford it. This is why it's always good to scale back. Some people, when you see your money going down, what I do when my money goes down, I start to see what do I not need and what do I need. And I scale back. I get rid of what I don't need and keep what I absolutely need. But when you're in hip hop, you need to be seen to have the flash car, the jewelry, or otherwise people think you're broke. That's just the way things are in hip hop. You need to keep things up for the Instagram life. They don't want to see. He needs to be on Instagram and he needs to have people see him with the jewelry, even though we ain't heard a hit from him in years. And that's the reality of life for people like Sean Kingston. But I ain't gonna blame everything on him. His mother's to blame. If you have a good mother, you're good for life. But his mom was into fraud way before him. And that's how he gets himself in trouble, where he's just following what his mom's doing. That is the saddest. That's really sad. Despite the conviction, Sean Kingston, 34, was not immediately taken into custody. He remained under house arrest, monitored electronically. Court records reveal his bail conditions included a $200,000 cash bond and $500,000 property bond. Wow, okay. I thought he would have more than that, man. But it's not bad. However, he detained immediately after the verdict. Blah blah blah. Prosecutors deemed Turner. Damn, his mom a flight risk. His mom looking to just run out the country. Let's see what this says. During close argument, the government described both defendants as masters of deception. Each of the 5 counts of 1 conspiracy and 4 of wire fraud carries a maximum of sentence of 20 years in prison. Sentencing is scheduled to July 11, 2025. As Sean Kingston faces a weight of legal consequences, the case underscores the severity of financial fraud in the entertainment industry. With his fate now in the hands of the court, the once celebrity artist must reckon with a reality far removed from his chart-topping success. Yeah, man, as I said before, man, it's the reality of the world, man. You get used to a certain lifestyle, and then when you realize the hits are drying up, this is what you turn to. There is a lot of celebrities out there now. You think you see them on Instagram with the flash jewelry in the cars. You don't know, and you haven't heard a hit from them. When you haven't heard a hit from a celebrity in years, and you still see them living the lifestyle like let's put it this way, like they got like private jets, luxury cars, and you think yourself like, wow, man. Because these guys, they burn through money like it's water. It's like like nothing to them. They don't see it because that's they're used to the fast money. When it runs out, they turn to crime. That's what they turn to in order to keep up the lifestyle. But for the average person on Instagram looking at these guys, they're thinking, oh, they're still rich. Nah. You ain't. I mean, I remember academics. You have to take academics with a pinch of salt. I think he just likes Sean Kingston because he's Jamaican. That's all I'm thinking. Because academics was like, oh, Sean Kingston, he's ranking the money in. I'm like, huh? He's like, yeah, man, he's got all these artists under his belt. I'm like, what? And I checked the artists out. He's like, yeah, there's artists. He's making. These guys weren't even pulling in. He said he wrote some songs, and he's getting some credit for some songs he wrote. I mean, let's be realistic, yeah. Some of the songs he wrote, they weren't no chart-topping songs, so you ain't getting no royalties from those songs. Beautiful Girl, that was years ago. The royalties from that dried up years ago. So yeah, and then he said artists he's managing, like, unless he's like Akon and he somehow discovered someone like Lady Gaga or T-Pain, Sean Kingston cannot recoup from these bummed artists that no one's ever heard of to make money. So his money had dried up a long time. It's like a desert. It's dried up a long time ago. And this is what happens. You end up facing 20 years. I don't think they'll give him 20 years. I think they'll give him like, I mean, he's not really a big hardened criminal. He's not like a risk. I think they'll give him some sort of like maybe 5 years. Easily, I think 5 years. I don't think they're giving 20. That 20 is harsh. They give him 5 years. If he gets off, and I doubt it, but you know, it's one of those things. But I'm out of here, man. Just remember, when you ever get a hit, stack your money up, because when the hits dry up, you don't want to be like Sean Kingston, facing jail. I'm out.